At least 5 arrested at flag-burning protest outside RNC. A flag-burning protest turned chaotic outside Quicken Loans Arena on Wednesday afternoon as at least 5 people were arrested and 2 officers suffered minor injuries. Large crowds of journalists and delegates swarmed a small group of protesters who chanted anti-police slogans and twice attempted to burn a flag near East 4th and Prospect near the arena where the Republican National Convention is taking place this week. Police pushed into the center of the crowd and began moving the court protesters, who continued screaming and chanting while they were handcuffed, searched and detained. Cleveland police said 2 officers were assaulted and suffered minor injuries. Protesters refused dispersal orders and pushed police officers before firefighters extinguished and took the flag that protesters attempted to destroy. Officers also used their bicycles and a group of horse-mounted troopers to clear the street and pushed the crowd away from the main entrance of the arena. The scene was further compounded by delegates and other Republicans who began singing "America the Beautiful" and waving American flags as the howling protesters were detained. A spokesperson for Revcom, the group responsible for the flag-burning protest, said group member Gregory Johnson attempted to burn a flag and was arrested. A second Revcom protester, who could not be identified, tried to burn the flag again, bending down and holding the lighter until the flag started to catch fire. A man then pushed through the crowd, reached his arm over and dumped a bottle full of water on the flag. Police whistles erupted as mounted officers blocked off the area. The woman was then arrested as the police formed a perimeter around her, forcing other Revcom protesters back. The protest appeared to have wound down by 5 p.m., but many journalists and observers from Amnesty International remained on scene. Other members of the protest who were not detained yelled at their compatriots as they were loaded into vans for removal. Johnson is famous for burning the American flag in 1984. He took part in the previous demonstration with Revcom on Monday in Cleveland. At that demonstration, he revealed the group planned to burn the American flag later in the week. On August 22, 1984, Johnson and protesters marched through Dallas, where the Republican National Convention was taking place. They walked up to the Mercantile Bank building, and Johnson pulled down the American flag flying in front and burned it. He was then arrested, charged and convicted of violating the Texas flag desecration law. Johnson argued the burning fell under his First Amendment right to free speech and took his case all the way to the Supreme Court. In 1989, he won in the 5-4 ruling. When asked Tuesday about Revcom's plan to burn the flag, former Texas Governor Rick Perry expressed disappointment. "Sometimes, people have some pretty extraordinary ways in which they express their First Amendment right," he said. "That's not one that I think is particularly thoughtful." Burning something down, whether it's a flag, whether it's a home, whether it's a country, is a poor way to express yourself,